Hi, this is the 7th video about parenting and families. I'm going over my notes for 2 classes called Spiritt and Prototypes. Okay, so we're finishing up this section that we're working on. So about self-esteem and confidence, sharing your feelings, and sharing with others, giving, receiving, all that stuff increases your self-esteem and makes you feel better about yourself, increasing your sense of self and self-worth, being honest, valuing closeness, relationships, aiming to be successful, being accepting, being willing to change, learning from feedback and trying to improve oneself in positive ways, growing, learning new skills, talents, attributes, giving yourself and others credit. It helps the way you see yourself and your self-image um, from by improving yourself from the inside out, because your exterior is a reflection of how you feel inside. So if you feel about yourself in a positive way inside, this will be reflected on the outside. You should have good values, morals, appreciating yourself and others, working on being healthy, exercising, eating well, and taking care of yourself. All this increases your sense of self-esteem and confidence. Being caring, understanding, having good communication, and a well-functioning group and family or even company where you work, where you study, and the society that you live in. Positive treatment is important to focus and realize the reasons for things, the way things are, and being self-conscious and unique, um, realizing your and others' special combinations of attributes that makes everyone special in their own way. Okay. So it is also important to be responsive to your own needs, as well as others. So in continuation, we should make the best out of our abilities and always try to focus on the positive instead of negative, coming to terms with the way we are and the way others are as well. Um, Always have goals and reach the goals that you set. This also heightens your self-esteem and your feeling of accomplishment. Rewards are also helpful for yourself or others in showing appreciation. Having a balance between different things that you do in your life, which brings about harmony, And if you're on a path, always be willing to try new things and change yourself for the better if needed. Um, Avoid criticisms, judgments, wounding relationships. Always try to get along with people and foster happiness. So, practice getting along, foster positivity and change, and cheer, have respect. Um, of course, if you need to change, work on that. Have respect, kindness, honesty. Be happy for others instead of being negative. Don't irritate people on purpose. Um, Try not to block honest interactions, communication. Um, Work towards bringing a positive change and advancement. Focusing on positives and trying to stay away from negatives. If you repeat the same negative speech and behavior or become overly aggressive instead of being sensitive and sincere, if you over exaggerate matters, bringing everything way out of proportion that they need to be, um, just to make yourself feel better, this is not good. This is a temporary solution and one that doesn't last in the long run. So, it is important to practice patience. Um, so, not just be focused on looking superior to others. Being hasty, dishonest is wrong when communicating or interacting with others, and this may hurt their feelings and make matters even worse, damaging bonds, breaking ties, etc. Um, it will not bring happiness in the long run, and is a bad situation to create. Um, this is irresponsible and careless. Um, do not create such a negative environment. Be open, understanding, um, avoid misunderstandings, avoid selfishness, double check everything as well as your judgment of others to try to create positive relationships. Okay, so shedding light upon different misunderstandings and issues will bring about peace. You should be motivated to solve issues peacefully. So, your treatment of others reflects how you treat yourself. It is a reflection of your own sense of self. When making mistakes or not judging correctly, always try to apologize and learn from your mistakes. Um, don't hide how you truly feel um, in these situations. Do not expect others to be just as you are, and be more accepting and tolerant, not finding fault in every single little thing, um, or or even to the point of harassing others or crossing boundaries, or respecting others' emotions. Do not listen to negative gossips. Um, Try to remain positive. Um, Avoid selfishness, self centeredness. Be skeptical of all the negative talk that you may hear. Try to raise people's morale instead of putting them down. Try to look for the truth behind everything instead of being hasty and misjudging. We'll continue in the next part. Thank you.